Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that are the negatives. Obviously, if you're a regular mere mortal, you don't have to worry about so much other than, the spicy butthole when you say goodbye the next day. But at the level that you're at, what are people going to? Yeah, because you hear about the cramps.
The cramps are bad. I mean, like,
is it like a full body cramp or just in your guts?
No, it's just in your gut. And I mean, it folds you in half. It's like the most painful thing. Like, I got a tolerance for pain, and that is my kryptonite, man.
Really?
It's the worst thing in the world.
I would imagine if you were to vomit when doing that, that would be horrible because they're all coming back up through like your sinuses.
Well, here's the thing that people don't realize. You certainly can vomit if you're like, here's the thing. It's not something that people like talking about, but if you go to a contest, like a big chili contest, people don't finish, go, all right, see you guys later, get the car and drive home. It doesn't work that way. At a contest, you betcha.
Really?
Every single, Oh, yeah. Well, think about it. You've eaten 40 or 50 peppers. You're not digesting 40 or 50 super
peppers. That's a great point.
It's brutal. So what happens is this. Let's say, okay, we'll just pick one of them, the Sacramento one. I tied with Shaheen in that. I think I ate 50 or 60 peppers in that one.
Yeah.
They're coming up after that contest is over.
Yeah, if you want to survive the next few days, yeah.
After I've swallowed the last pepper, my throat has the irritation and the trauma of 55 super hots passing through it.
Yeah.
When I go into the bathroom and eject them, the reversal of fortune. After I'm done, my throat feels like 100 peppers have gone through it because all those peppers are going right back again. And it's worse because it's already irritated. It's tough, man. But here's the thing. Like, I had one time, I think it was 2 years ago. It was probably the worst challenge I did in the season in season 6 of the channel. It was brutal. I was attempting to eat 30 chocolate primitalis, which at the time was the hottest pepper I'd ever eaten. It was just stupid hot. And these were so hot. Oh my God. I don't want to think about it. But I only got through 18 of them and I tapped out. I was practically hallucinating. It was bad.
Wow.
And I went into the bathroom to try to bring them up and I couldn't.
Oh, so you had to pass them. Do you build a tolerance on the way out?
It's not so much the way out part. It's the cramps as it goes through your intestines. That's the part that I'm worried about.
Oh, and does that last for like hours?
Well, I mean, cap cramps, it is what it is. It's capsaicin poisoning is what it is.
Wow. And
it can last. Sometimes if it's not so bad, sometimes you just have one little bit of irritation. You're like, oh my God, I'm cramping a little bit. And it'll go away and you're good. Those are beautiful days.
Yeah.
Then there are days where it doesn't work like that. Like I drank plutonium. Have you ever heard of plutonium? It's made by a company called Ashley Foods. It's called Plutonium 9. It's a paste. It's 9 million Scoville extract. Oh. And it is, it's just so surreal how hot. I've had hotter. I've done 16 million Scoville crystals, but the 9 million Scoville extract almost seems worse. It's just so bad. And I heated it up in warm water. I boiled water in the microwave and I dropped the little glass vial in the water until it got warm and became a liquid. Yeah. Now people online will take a toothpick, put it in the toothpick, and then sometimes they get sick from a toothpick.
Yeah.
So I took the top off and drank the whole bottle.
You may as well just mainlined it, man. You're a psycho. That's insane.
I did that challenge 3 times. The last time I gargled it, but the first time I did it, the second time was worse as far as cramps. I was done. I tried to get rid of it all.
Yeah.
And here's the problem when you do anything liquid, like whether it's a sauce chug or something like that, you think you're going to get it all up. You're not.
That's coating. That's coating your stomach, isn't it?
And so after the video was over, about 30 minutes after the video was done, the cramps came in.
Oh.
And the first cramp, when it's really bad, you get waves. It'll seize up and you'll cramp up. After a while, it'll relax. You're like, oh my God. And then every once in a while, you'll think, phew, that was over. I'm glad that's done. And 20 minutes later, it comes back. All right. And it comes in waves. That day, the day I did the plutonium the second time, the first wave came in. And I'm telling you the truth because I timed it. I was dying. The first wave came in and stayed for 16 hours without letting me. I had 911 queued up on my phone.
Oh, wow. It was legitimate panic.
I thought, it was horrible. I can't begin to tell you how bad it was. I was like making God deals. Like, please just help me. I'll do
those
anything.
moments of like, you know what? I've gone too far. I've reached the limit. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Then I thought about like, what would I do if I went to the doctor? The doctor is just going to say, you're dying. What'd you take? Yeah. I'd look at him. So I took some plutonium, and he would freak. He'd be like, plutonium. And then I'd be like, no, not that kind of plutonium. It's just pepper extract. And you go like this. He would look at me and go like this. Puff it out. He'd give me some dairy. I'd sign that. He'd charge me $500 to give me a glass of milk and to tell me I'm an idiot.
Yeah. That's right.
They wouldn't pump your stomach because the process of pumping your stomach would be more traumatic to you than just passing it.
Yes.
But then, so the first cramps lasted 16 hours. Then it let go. And then it came and went for another 24. Every hour, it would come and go. And it took 3 days before I felt normal. So you also get hot tears. I get hot tears where if you cry or if your eyes water, like when I yawn, something happens when I yawn, my eyes water. I don't know why. They've always done that since I was a kid. When I yawn, my eyes water.
Sure.
Every time I yawn, if I'm getting tired, my eyes burn.
Now?
Oh, yeah.
So it's in your bloodstream?
Sure.
Oh, wow.
And like if I get out of the shower, the worst thing for me is I don't wear contacts, thank God. But if I get an eyelash in my eye, I'm in a jam. I got a problem because
it's like
listen. I've had an eyelash, and I go to the shower, wash my hands in the shower, dry off, and go like this, try to get it out, and immediately it's burning. It's not what's on my finger; it's what's in me seeping through my pores.
In your hair, dude. So if you ever get like bitten by a shark, that shark better hope that they like spicy food.
Well, I know this. I was at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo 6 years ago, and I yawned, and I had to. I was with a friend of mine, a woman that I had dated earlier, and she went like this and licked it, and she said that my tear was spicy. I said, "You're putting me on." She goes, "No, I swear to God it was." So there's also something that chili heads get called fire hole.
Okay.
That's what you spoke about earlier. That's when you number 2. But we get fire hose. Women get something called fire lily.
Lily.
You have so much capsaicin in your body that when you go to the bathroom, it burns.
Whoa.
It's funny too because it's until it happens to you, it's like you hear about it. But the first time it happens to you, you'll giggle because the first time it happened to me, I wasn't really plugged into the chili community. I was just eating a lot of hot stuff, and I was like,
"What's going on?
Why is that happening?"
Yeah, do I need to go and like?
Well, I was married.
Who have I been with?
I had a conversation with my wife. I was married at the time. Like, honey, and I was like, "Oh, I had that ghost pepper burger for lunch."
Wow, fire hose.
So you get fire hose and fire lily. Women get what else happens?
I would imagine. I wonder if your sweat would change as well. Like,
well, you know what? After a couple times, it's happened to me like that. One time, the first time I ever made a mistake, I did a challenge. I ate 5 Carolina Reapers and 2 scorpions in one video. And it's like the second video I ever uploaded to the channel, and or maybe the first video. It's really a long time. It's the start of the channel, and I did it on an empty stomach. And I was fine. I was like, all right. I hung out for like 20 minutes. I drove home. I was home for about 20 minutes. Something terrible started to happen in my stomach. And I remember saying, never do that again.
Yeah. Wow, man.